What is up, guys? Drax6dude, and I kind of wanted to make a couple. I guess you could call this a new series here on the channel. I'm taking this off of this idea off of a guy named Towhouse Sniper 98. He does like he used to do combat arms videos. He was a pretty chill dude, even though he was extremely prejudiced. That's neither here nor there, and he was just a douchebag all around. But he did have great ideas. He did have great ideas, and this is one of them. So, of course, just to not to take his credit, because that is his idea, I'm talking about exploring the arsenal. What I'm trying to say is there's a bunch of different variants in this game. As you can see, we got the Savior 2s, but in this episode we're going to be talking about the Jawbreaker. Just a bunch of different variants. We're going to be going through them all, or as much as possible, in a given time. So we're going to stretch this out until the next Call of Duty. And I think we should talk about the Jawbreaker first, because it is one of the easiest ones to get. You can get it through a collection, and it's the first gun you unlock. It's called the 1941, and it's a powerhouse nonetheless. There's even a zombie perk called Headhunter on the gun. So we're going to do a quick little gameplay of it, play with a little bit, and let's see how well it works. Hopefully we don't get in a halfway ended game, of course, but you never know.
Capturing Baker.
All right. You know what? This will actually work. We're gonna play with a little bit. I'm gonna talk about the gun itself. I'm gonna do this for all of the episodes, so maybe it's gonna be different each time when I'm talking about the weapon. But I would like to talk about how it works and how this is a little bit different. Of course, I'm gonna keep the skin the same. And everything about it. I'm going to make sure the iron sights are the same as well. I'll play a little bit. Hopefully get a good couple clips of gameplay. I'm not going to put them all together and then put them in the same game. Of course, this is another like a review on the gun. But I think we should showcase the abilities of the weapon, as well as the variant of the gun.
Stop there, resupply.
As you can see, it is a very versatile weapon. You can take down 2 to 3 targets in hardcore. It's a little bit harder to control in core because it takes so many bullets to kill somebody in core. With this gun itself,
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Because it just doesn't match up well with the competition. I would use a different weapon in core, like maybe an M1 Garand or an STG-44 or even a Volkssturmgewehr. It just doesn't add up well with the competition. I'm not saying you can't use it. I'm not saying it's a bad weapon to use. But I would prefer, as a person that hasn't used, or maybe somebody who hasn't used it as much, I would probably encourage you to go and check out a different weapon than this gun. Maybe in hardcore, you could probably do pretty decent with it. I'm not saying it's a bad weapon to use. No, that's definitely not what I'm saying. I think that there is an acquired taste to this gun. You either like it or you don't. And I wouldn't try shoving this gun down your throat, as I enjoy using the weapon. Of course, I like using almost every weapon in this game.
Enemy
I like to
capturing
give
Able.
every weapon its fair shot. I like to give every weapon its ability. And that's basically
Enemy
it.
recon aircraft observed. Counter recon
I just
airborne.
I would like for people to give this gun its fair shot, but I would say don't shove it down your throat, especially this variant. It's not an open, it's not an out there variant, it's not a Red Baron, but it's obviously going to get you a 10% XP boost, like every other epic weapon in the game. I would encourage you to go and check out maybe something else, because I have a Serum too. Maybe an STG variant, or maybe a Volkssturmgewehr. Well, that's a lot about the weapon in this given time, though. It's just there's a lot of little features about this gun that people don't look at. I mean, the iron sight isn't that bad. When you compare this iron sight to many different other iron sights in this game, it is actually a really decent iron sight when you compare them to, say, maybe the M2 or the M1, the M1A1 carbine, the carbines, the many carbines in this game.
Enemy capturing Able. Okay. Good work. Rest up for the next push.
Tell me what you guys think about the gun in the comment section down below, and we're going to end it off with that little side, or that little round. I'll see you guys in the next one.